Hey everybody, it's Dr. Julia. Today I want to talk about restless leg syndrome. This is a syndrome that a lot of people talk about, and I feel like lately the medical world just kind of gave this a name, and I think most chiropractors would agree that it's not really a syndrome. It's actually an irritation of a nerve root in your spine. And when people come in, it's just crazy to me that there's it's called a syndrome when it's really just the bone is out of place and it's pushing on a nerve and it's causing you to kick your hubby out of bed. So I want to talk about what that looks like. So I have my spine here. Now my spine, where you can see this lower complex, so this is your pelvis right here, this is your sacrum or the middle bone, and then you've got your vertebra that come up from that. So restless leg syndrome is a combination of the bones being out of place sort of in this area. So what happens is the bone actually goes out of place and it pushes on the nerve, causing there to be very limited area for that nerve to kind of go. So what happens is it gets pinched off. So what happens is if that's generated long enough and that irritation keeps happening, what will happen is the legs will just, you feel like you have to move your feet around or you have to move your legs around because otherwise your legs will go numb. Other people have different symptoms. It just depends on what the person has it for symptoms, but most generally it's this complex or a combination of some of those. Everybody's hardwired differently. So everybody's going to have a different combination of how they feel when they have restless leg syndrome or irritation of a nerve root. So basically what happens is when that gets pushed off and the nerve can't flow like it should, and you can see a little bit better here, when the bone is out of place, it really makes it kind of a small hole for that nerve to come out and go to the body. So that's kind of what happens when you have restless leg syndrome, and it's absolutely something that a chiropractor can help you with. So if you find yourself kicking your hubby out of bed or your wife out of bed, just know that you can get checked by a chiropractor. We can likely help that. All right, thanks.